We sophisticated moderns tell ourselves that our eyes see reality. We see the world, we see the universe as they really are, not as ancient eyes saw them or ancient minds imagined them to be. Our reality is no longer one of mystery revealed in quiet contemplation. Our reality is the hammering sights and sounds of technology, made ordinary and surrounding us everywhere. No matter how much you or I may want to escape the uproar, few of us can flee to the embrace of silent thought or find repose in nature or sacred space. Oh yes, we do see beauty, but we see it only as phenomena whose properties we can describe in minute scientific detail. We do not see wondrous. We do not see marvelous. We do not see miraculous. We have closed the doors to all perception, except that which we ordain to be objectively quantified data. Thus, a sunrise is nothing more than a moment of measurable proportions, color analytics, and human physiological and psychological response, all of which can be captured and objectively described in the numbers and formulas of higher mathematics. We have closed our eyes, and we have closed our minds, to the things of the Spirit that ancient eyes saw and ancient minds found in the Transcendent. We no longer believe in revelation and mysteries of the soul. We dismiss these unmeasurable and thus unscientific perspectives on the universe as mere superstition. Our new faith is science. This is true even though almost none of us can precisely describe the exact observations or explain the intricate mathematics that are the foundations of our new faith. The intelligentsia may be intelligent, but they rarely discourse on quantum physics or the mysteries of dark matter. Instead, we trust the secular priests who explain the unexplainable and write the scripture to which we are devoted. We believe in science. We are convinced that there is nothing in all the infinite and eternal reach of the universe that science cannot or will not eventually explain. If our secular priesthood cannot see it, touch it, and measure it, it does not exist. Science is our mighty bulwark.
We will remember it with reverence. It gave us the optimism and the hope to reach for bigger things.
Even though in modern times, science has proven itself wrong or changed its mind about the meaning of its own observation.
There's what we knew before Hubble, and now there's what we know after Hubble. They're so different. Basically, every page of an astronomy textbook now says something about discoveries made with Hubble.
We have changed scientific dogma so that we no longer assert that the disease of yellow fever is caused by immoral conduct or the miasma of swamp vapors. And we no longer mock those unorthodox priests of old who correctly blamed yellow fever on a virus transmitted by mosquitoes. The glory of our faith is technology, the lush fruits of science that power our world day and night. We boldly assert our secular credo. If there is something new to learn in the universe, our travelers will find it and reduce it to objective analysis and scientific description. Just as we describe the synapses that transmit our thoughts, our willed actions, and our emotions. Just as we describe the human fetus, And just as we measure every dimension of the physical spaces of our lives, our modern gospel is no more distant than that slim encyclopedia of fact and fiction that all of us carry with us everywhere we go. Our new reality is available to us even when we are far removed from the natural, enclosed in metal cylinders, traveling in concrete tubes, buried under yards of earth. But consider, if you will, what our eyes might see if our world suddenly went silent and dark. Are there secrets greater than the mortal perceptions of science? And what if, just what if, these secrets can only be comprehended by eyes and minds that are open to receiving them? Is it possible that there are any truths in what ancient eyes saw and wondered about? Has our faith lost anything of value from humanity's worldview over the hundreds of thousands of years when the world was lit only by fire? When every night sky was filled with mystery and inspired or revealed the powers of the invisible and the ineffable? When the everyday progression of sun and shadow demanded answers beyond the grasp of earthly knowledge? What explained things as simple as the flow of water or the flight of birds? Where did the oceans come from? What caused the thundering waves of rivers to rage? Ancient eyes and minds had no choice about the importance of understanding these wondrous things of nature. They were compelled to observe and seek reasons for the same natural phenomena that we take for granted, and from which we live remote and barely notice even as we speed past them on highways or fly over them in aircraft. Natural cycles and unpredictable events tipped the scales of life and death. Abundance and famine. Blessing and disaster. Peace and war. Now, this is not to deny that over tens of thousands of years, humanity has indeed learned much about all these earthly phenomena and about so much of the universe as is visible to us. But what of the unseen, the magnificent, the ineffable, the transcendent? What might we learn if we once again opened those ancient eyes? Is it possible that we do still have those eyes, but we will ourselves not to see?